Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 3 part 121. In the previous video we almost finished the first day of our field operation. We at least are done with our main field studies with a new Class 7. And now it's time to head out to the Vesta Guild branch of the Bracer Guild for our big reunion at long last. I mean, at 7 p.m. Should I get going? Absolutely. No. Go away. Tractorine! Okay. Yeah. Have fun. Please send over our guard to the old Class 7. Although it does make me a bit jealous. It is the day that Instructorine has been waiting for so long. Please have a good time. Yeah, it's all the babes that are wrapped around this. Hey! Oh yes, the lady's one heart happens to be there. Things can catch fire quickly. Really? There won't be any of that. Urine and Eustace are already married, okay? I'll see y'all later. You have your special ops missions to do tomorrow, so eat well and get lots of rest. Also, your reports are now tripled in length for that. Muse especially. Understood. Get out of here already. Irene Schwarzer will pay attention to the speed limit and not go above 10 miles an hour. Elliot! Yeah, man, I guess the rest of you are cool too. And then Ring gets into a fatal car accident. Just T-bone out of nowhere. Has to be done. Has to be done. Anytime someone makes a turn, you gotta skirt. I don't make the rules, I just abide by them. I mean, we got 10 minutes. We can get a little NPC talking in, can't we, Reen? Just a little. I'm just saying. I see some people. The Bracer Guild's branch office is up those stairs and to the left. Everyone there already? Yeah, okay. Like I know we were looking forward to our reunion and everything, but what's up? Oh, I didn't know you lived around here, sir. What a coincidence! You're here for the bread at Lafayette, right? Well, this is amazing. Take my word for it. Why don't we meet there together? We're both already here, after all. With pleasure, sir. I was thinking about stopping by at a certain shop on the way home, but I didn't expect to run into my boss. I'll even ask him which one he recommends. There's no shortage of delicious places to grab a bite here on Vesta Street. I live here, so I know what I'm talking about. Ha ha! If you say no, you're fired, by the way. Ha ha! Oh, it's getting late. Oh, the shops will be closing soon. Don't stay out too late. Today was really fun. Fraggles Plaza, the Imperial Museum, Corel Imperial Villa. I just can't remember taking so many photos in one day before. Hand over your photos, nerd. I gotta give them to Vivi. It's sad, but I have to go back tomorrow. Maybe I can go on a nice long walk with him for one last vacation memory. Helping at home is such a pain in the butt. If I got paid, I'd try harder, but... Sorry, kid. Child labor, that's just a thing in Erebony you're going to have to get used to. I'm gonna pass. Kathy's really good at her job. I can do it. I can't lose to Lafitte. Don't worry, I have an idea. Kathy, can you help us? Planning for the summer festival? Have you even cleaned the outdoor tables yet, Bruno? You should handle all the things that need to be done before you start planning. You can be really harsh sometimes. Bruno's a dreamer if I've ever seen one. I don't mind that, but it'd be nice if he were better at his actual job. Alright. Martin is an old friend of mine, same with Lunch from the bakery. We used to always hang out. They may have grown physically, but nothing's changed to me about how much stuff they complain about. They'll never stop griping and fussing so long as I'm around to listen. Hey, man. Griping and fussing, that's like my thing. Matthew's grades are really bad. His friends Kai and Nina are both very smart. If only Toa could still tutor him like he used to. Toa used to tutor all the kids. It'd be best if Toa could tutor the kids again. Or tutor. Well, just make more money and send them to a fancy school. Or, I don't know, be born smart or something and get to go for free. Or, like, work hard and actually, like, you know, get a scholarship because of, you know, the work you put in. That also works. Huh, I still have a ways to go. But I really love your bread, Oscar. What is with her? Seriously, I think you need to see a therapist. Why does it seem like you're having so much fun, Oscar? I mean, you literally came to I mean, technically it's not a foreign country anymore, but, like, I don't acknowledge that. You came to a foreign country to, like, stalk some dude? Just a weird energy. Like, I think it's supposed to be like, oh, how cute. She came all the way here for him. Yeah, it'd be cute if she, like, you know, said something instead of staring at him through the damn window and stalking him. Honestly, the new bread you made is already sold out. You made so much too, it's so popular. All thanks to the training the old man's giving me. Good job today, Philly. Let's give it our all tomorrow, too. Of course. What are you doing here all by yourself at a time like this? Seems like something's going on. Hope it's not bad. You're gonna meet people that you care about, then why don't you bring them some tasty bread? Thank you. He's got really good intuition. An angel burger. It's so bad. You seem happy. Did something good happen? I still have some good bread left over. Shop away. I can't have any for free. I remember when Lloyd used to ask me that question. Good times. Hello, hello. You're old. Chucky, it's dinner time. I got your favorite. Eat up. Thank you. Every meal is so yummy. Wait, who's old? Are we old, or is he old? Are you old, Rain? I feel like you're not old. You're from earlier. Oh man, I really can't thank you enough. Hello. Kai says a superhero never gives up. I see. Is that why you started racing? Boys are so hyperactive. I know, right? My favorite part of the day is that I'm eating with my daughter. Wasn't that sweet? I mean, I always listen to all my stories. Aww. What are you doing here at this time of day? I need to take care of something around here. Looks like you're in the middle of closing up shop. Yeah, I have to get up early in the morning, so we close pretty early too. That's it, I still have some time, so let me know if you need to do any shopping. Thanks. Hand over your cards. I won't totally just come home. I'm sure if she did, she'd make Kai really happy. I know he doesn't show it, but he's looked up to her ever since he was really young. Guess he'll probably either become a bracer or enroll at a military academy when he gets older. That's all to you? Getting late. Shops will be closing soon. What are you doing? Toa's not home yet. Wait a sec, are you gonna go to a room and do creeper stuff? Whoa, whoa. I mean, yes, but don't say it out loud. When it's time to close the shop, my husband cleans out the front. He says, I can't let a lady be out there at night. He's so nice. They are very much in love. Oh, we actually already have. Oh, yeah, we got one of these from the boss, right? I think he said he dropped one. I mean, it's not bad. We could actually probably put that in Yuna's Earth slot. I think right now she still just has that defense, just because I don't know what else to give her. But Skanda Gym, it calls to me. I mean, this is also incredible, but. I mean, I guess there's nobody up here, right? Anything in here, Toa? We're not doing creeper stuff or nothing, I promise. See ya. That's just because we've already done them. We've already investigated everyone's room and found them to be, wanting. Well, alright, time to go. Choose your fate. Alright, I guess I'll go freaking talk to Class 7. Fine. Not like I want to or nothing. Oh, that's your connection. You're Wayne's dad. Dr. Schwarzer, welcome. Oh, this is your home, Wayne? And he must be... Yes, may I introduce you to my father. I'm Chief Warrant Officer Brighton, formerly of the 5th Armored Division, now at the Heimdallr Military Police. Thank you for taking such good care of my son. I had to teach a few of his classes. Even so, I appreciate it. Please make yourself at home. Thank you very much. My son is a handful, but I'm glad to hear he's doing well. Schecter, please take care of my son. See, I guess for some reason I was thinking you were a Class 1 individual. It's always nice to be home after being away for so long. I never thought that my little sister would slap me, mistaking me for a thug. That happened? Damn, dude. That's a little fucked up. I'm so mad, I can't believe the nerve of that guy. I'm just looking at that guard walk by. Just you wait, President Elise is gonna punish you all. Did something happen at the girls' school? I'm so pissed. I ended up hitting my brother, but it's okay. I had to protect myself. I don't think that's how that works. Wayne said he was coming back, so I made a favorite meal, but I think I made too much. Oh well. More for me. He's gotten so much bigger, I'm sure he can finish it all. Or you could donate it to a starving instructor. Just ignore the copious amount of food shoved in Noreen's back pocket. Some of it is many months old. Like, how much food you got in your back pocket, Noreen? You just got 9 glasses of punch just in there somewhere. Fucking 7 sodas, okay. That's not that bad. I mean, if they're canned. I mean, it's still a lot to have in your back pocket. A few plates of onion rings, 2 damn cakes, a sandwich, some coffee, some bagels, 2 big old hot pots. Insanity. Alright, enough stalling. Just kidding, there's no such thing as enough stalling. Did they have the emblem there earlier? I feel like they didn't have it. Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it wasn't there earlier. The Guild's crest, they put it up again. And that sends a lot of people inside. I mean, I guess we can go, like, advance the story or whatever. If you're, like, gonna make me do it.
Ah, there he is. Come in, come in!
Actually, this is the pizza delivery man.
Pardon me?
Hey, I have a request for the Bracers Guild. I lost my cat again. Heard you guys are open, so thought maybe now would be a good time.
Oh, Reen! You're finally here!
Okay, it's not a very funny joke, but like, I'm fucking dying internally
Guess I'm last.
at how funny I think it is.
Sorry to have kept you.
No worries. You're right on time.
Besides, we all know you had your field exercises to deal with.
Well, as fully grown members of society and working professionals, we should be in the habit of arriving 10 minutes early.
I also like to think Emma was just watching him with her magic.
Says the man who waltzed in a
and
mere
being like,
5 minutes ago.
He's just talking to the bread guy.
The guild branch's reopening came at a good time.
Yes, I'm sure most restaurants are completely full around now.
I can hardly believe we were all finally able to meet up again.
I know, right? Especially since we're all so dang busy these days.
That's right. We'll certainly have a lot to talk about tonight.
Not with you.
Good grief.
Now, everyone. No need to dive into the serious stuff right away.
Get Reen
Come
drunk.
on, it's our
Get
first big
Reen drunk.
reunion since you all graduated. Let's cut loose a little.
Perhaps it would be best to start this reunion with a series of
Why are
tender
you here?
embraces. And not just among the women, of course. All your male classmates should enjoy the comfort of each other's arms, too.
Okay.
Not on my life.
No.
I mean, that's a little base. a little base. I'll give her that. That's a good joke.
Sharon!
Same as ever.
Yes, it's almost a little surprising.
The time and place may be different, but in the end, we're all the same people.
Except for me, I have anime superpowers now.
We have all been chatting it up on that app of ours.
When you put it that way, it kind of takes the drama out of things.
That's good. That's actually a super nice touch, having them interact with each other instead of it just being all about Reen. That's very well done. What the hell was that, Makia?
You grew taller.
Elisa, you grew even prettier. And Emma, you grew even
God damn
chestier.
it. Fee, shut up.
I was hoping you wouldn't mention that.
That hairstyle makes you look like an old man.
Use this as based!
You're one to talk.
He knew! He knows!
Reen, you and Gaius are just way too tall now.
Don't worry. I think I'm done growing now.
Out of all of us, you seem to have grown the least, Milliam.
That's because she's not, you know.
Excuse you! I grew one whole reach!
Okay. You sure your shoes just aren't taller?
We finally fulfilled our promise.
Yeah, whatever, not Toa.
Yeah. Elisa, everyone, thanks.
Oh, please. For what?
It's not like we all got together just for your sake, you know.
Machias is blushing.
Well, we are celebrating Reen's graduation, too.
Yes. After we had left, he stayed behind to uphold the spirit of Class VII.
Not to mention he's the one in charge of the next generation of Class 7ers.
It's been said before, but you truly are the core of our group, Reen.
Thank you for everything. You guys.
We're starting to sound way too sappy.
Starting to. You guys have all been like this for years.
She's got a point.
I suppose there's no avoiding it. Today especially.
Man, Sharon sounds different.
In any event,
Like how they didn't even
we
bother
have
to
the
pan
party
to
set up in the
Celine.
back. I've prepared more than enough alcohol, so please enjoy, provided you're old enough.
Oh man, I get to have Sharon's cooking again.
I can't wait.
Why did you say it like such a nerd?
I knew I
Machias?
smelled something tasty.
Oh boy.
Alright, give me the biggest, frothiest mug of beer you got!
Oh boy, I can't wait to have
You're nowhere near
Tindies from
being
Sharon.
old enough to drink.
I mean, it's a great scene. I really do appreciate them putting the interactions with the other characters first before Reen. They all proceeded to savor the delicious meal Sharon had prepared for them. Between bites and compliments to the chef, they shared what they've been doing since they last met up. It makes it feel so much more realistic and natural. The adults had their fear of beer, some more than others, while the younger members enjoyed soft drinks. Together they flipped through the album Toa had given Reen and reminisced about the past. There you got, let's examine these pictures, okay? So you got Elliot and Mint playing it up, some lacrosse. Eustace trying to figure out if horses are real. And Reen looking at Gaius' painting he's been doing for 3 months, yet it's still a blank canvas and wondering, when does the paint get there? I mean, I do love the first thing Eustace does is make fun of Machias' hair. That's how I feel like a spiritual connection because of that. I believe I shall excuse myself now. Please enjoy the rest of your time here together, everyone. Thanks for all the food, Sharon. Yeah, it was delicious. Let's go drinking again together sometime. Alright, see you later. Is your mom going to be arriving here in Heimdallr soon, Elisa? Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, she's taking a red-eye flight here with Grandfather. Both of them were invited to the party being held at the palace. It's likely Sharon went to go pick them up, however, it's just as likely she simply wished to give us privacy. I suppose, after all, she's at least a little bit related to things we were planning to talk about tonight. Yeah, I agree. I mean, she's getting way too caught up in the past. Oh yeah, we checked the list for bugs, mics, and all that surveillance stuff? Top to bottom. There are many such devices found in Heimdallr over the course of the day. Most of them hidden in government buildings. The Imperial Chronicle's office, too. With that in mind, we should get down to business. Indeed. We must defeat the Huns. Let us begin. A year ago, when all of us, save Reen, were allowed to graduate early, we promised each other that after 1 year had passed, we would have a reunion. Yeah, it felt like so long ago, but time has really flown since then. Identify the path Ereboni is headed down and determine how Class 7 will act. Overthrow the government! Overthrow the government! Yuna said Reen's just like SSS. That means overthrow the government. That's what you said we'd do. Yes, then after we survived the trial of the Reverie Corridor. When I first heard you say it, it sounded like your usual nonsense. To be fair, though, we all had a bad feeling. Things you heard in the Infernal Castle, that day we lost Crow. Yeah, and everything that Chancellor Osborne and the Governor General said. About the direction they're leading Erebonia in. And about how the phantasmal Blaze plan the Chancellor stole from Ouroboros. You need to worry about what's happening on the surface and what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah. All the stuff we heard about then is finally starting to happen now. Indeed, the incidents that occurred this spring are proof. Let's begin by discussing the political situation occurring publicly. Yeah, not really any place to say it, but things have gotten pretty darn bad. I'm also curious to what role Ouroboros and Calvert played behind the scenes in the Northern War. And the Imperial government's military decisions lately are just as suspicious. 12 of the new model railway cannons have been completed already. 4 of them have been used to attack Ordos who carried a crossbow. They carry those enormous things all the way from the canyon? Well, I hear they had a brand new airship with more than enough muscle for the job. A 250 ARG-class ship called the Gargantua, I think. Oh, because it's like the whatever the thing was called in CS2, I forget its name, but they're like books. I've heard that name before. It seems they're working on making even more of them. All the audits happening all over the place, so they made me realize. Mira, people, information, they're all being channeled into a few key projects. The Metropolis plan especially. All the tax money in the entire empire has been consolidated and Heimdallr converted into never-before-seen amount of military funds. I think it's pretty clear what's going on. Yeah, all these things point to the same goal. The invasion of the Republic of Calvert. There's no mistaking it. Yeah? Calvert's spies being here only serve to reinforce that hypothesis. It means their goal is not sabotage, but gathering information. Yeah, if they went and did anything, the war would be right then and there. They're probably trying to figure out the D-Day when the invasion's planned to start. Just like I thought. Going around the Empire, I'd heard rumors here and there suggesting there'd be a war. I wouldn't be surprised if my mother already knew about this too. In the railway cannons, the new airships, the mass production of tanks and Panzer Soldats. There's no way she could have greenlit all those projects without knowing what they were for. How about there's a huge factory being constructed in Crossbell? But given all that, the question becomes why? War between these two massive countries could ravage most of the continent. It's true the Ereboni and Calvert have been at it like cats and dogs for hundreds of years, but are they really going to throw down? A war that size would bring international trade to a screeching halt, so none of the other countries are going to be too pleased. What other countries? Every other country in the world's like the size of a fucking peanut. At least all the ones that have been, you know, stated. I mean, like, what other countries are there in Zemuria that we know of? Remiferia? Arteria, which isn't even like, I mean, they're like a theological city-state. Liberl? What the fuck is Liberl gonna do? They're not even technologically advanced anymore. Besides, in order to start a war, they need authorization from the Emperor. Oh, yeah, wow, Osborne's had a real hard time getting that in the past. There's no way to allow without justification. Machias, what the fuck are you talking about? What's an issue with the invasion of Crossbow and Northumbria? Yeah. For once, Reen's spitting? The justification was fabricated, and the statements from other countries were shut down. Also, how long has the Emperor been Emperor? Was he not Emperor for the 100 Days War? Where the justification was obviously fucking bullshit? The one who set this all up is none other than Gileath Osborne. As a son, I think I have a unique understanding just how dangerous that man is. Reen, you don't need to worry so much about that. I feel the same way with my older brother. Rufus Alvaria, the head of the Ironbloods, I suspect he's no mere confidant. I wouldn't be surprised to discover it was he who laid the plans of the invasion in the early stages of the war. Yeah, I'd say the odds are pretty good. Recently he's been acting pretty secretive with me. He's been keeping stuff from Claire and Lecter. The most important thing being information at the Black Workshop. That name again. Yet another group lurking in the shadows of the Civil War. Both my brother and the Black Rabbit were linked to the Noble Alliance. The invasion is the surface level stuff. These guys are definitely one of the behind the scenes topics. That said, the two are more tightly woven together than ever now. Oh, more tightly. I was like, there's a word missing in that sentence that I skipped. I think it's safe to say that the Black Workshop is related to the gnomes who once fought the Hexen clan. It seems they've cut ties with Ouroboros and have sided with Chancellor Osborne. I also heard the boss and that mask guy. He called himself Azur Siegfried, right? But I can't believe it, but... Both the Masked Man and the Jaeger King flew off in what appeared to be divine knights. Between them and the Maiden, I get the feeling something especially ominous is building. Yet it all runs through the circumstances that led to the War of the Lions and the arrival of the Imperial Castle. Something buried deep in Ereboni's history, connected to the Divine Knights. I discovered this while searching for my sister. As I've mentioned, the spirit veins in Ereboni have begun to pulse faster and faster. Just like during the Civil War. No, just like the War of the Lions 250 years ago. Following the annexation of Crossbow, North Ambria had only started to speed up. It's this quickening of the spirit veins that's causing the Cryptids, Magic Knight, and the Scarlet Paloma Grass to appear. I suspected as much. A link between the surface and what's happening beneath? In the center of it, the only ones who know the full truth are Vita, Chancellor Osborne, or Ouroboros in the Black Workshop. Man, I wish our memory hadn't been erased. It's so frustrating not being able to remember anything back then. I'm sure homunculi and combat shells are super connected to all that behind the scenes stuff. That's right. I forgot the Black Workshop was where you were created, Milliam. Yeah, I'm a homunculus, so I'm technically not human. Besides the part of me that lets me link with Lammy, my DNA is pretty much the same as any of you. I'm starting to think my growth is stunted, though. Don't know how long my lifespan does last either. Oh, you'll be fine, Milliam. Milliam? I've heard a bit about that. Kia got to live for like 1,000 years. I mean, she was like a super special homunculus, but like... I'm sure you're fine. Black Workshop. Unforgivable. I'm glad we got Milliam and Altina from there, but... I can't forgive them for playing with someone's life like that. I'm starting to think that too recently. Also, yo, Black Workshop, what's up? Why do you keep making tiny girls? You want to tell me something? Mr. Meister dude in charge of it? Why you keep exclusively making 12-year-olds? A little fucking weird. I'm fine with whatever happens to me, but I'm worried about Tilly. I see. Seems you've grown after all. Alright, we got information from the branch campus earlier. Why don't you tell us the details, Reen? You know about the cemetery? Right, we got the same report in the intelligence division. What happened? Try and stay calm, everyone. Reen explained what happened during the day's special operations missions. Okay, that one's a little more important. I can't quite get away with the Reen explained joke. And finished his story with the mention of what they found at Crow's grave. Are you kidding me? And Angelica's brooch was there too? From the sound of it, everything leads back to the Black Workshop. Considering how the boss came back to life, maybe the same thing happened with Crow. Both of them are working for the Black Workshop. No, I mean, I feel like it's... I mean, I've been under the assumption that Rutger didn't actually die, they just thought he died. Not he was actually brought back to life. I mean, one makes way more sense than the other. I don't know. Both of them are working for the Black Workshop. No, the gnomes. You saying that brought one of them back to life? Or both of them back to life? Emma, do you know of any spell capable of performing such a feat? There is a forbidden spell known as False Soul. It's only ever attempted by wizards in the Dark Ages. It never once successfully resurrected anyone. It was said that most of the subjects contained fiends known as the Nosferatu. Oh no. Oh no, not those guys. That name rings a bell. If I recall correctly, that was the name of the creature we encountered at Lohengrin Castle. That monster. The Jaeger King and the Masked Man are certainly nothing like that abomination. I guess there's a chance the gnomes are somehow able to perfect the spell. And I doubt it. True resurrection is something only the goddess is capable of. Let's see. I'm trying to think of all this stuff's making my head spin. Okay, Maki, is that because you're drinking 11 cups of coffee? I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Either way, something very strange is going on right now. In the midst of it, Angelica and George have both gone missing. About that, I'm having the guild's informants look into their disappearances. I'll tell her to stay strong. Understood. Many mysteries yet remain, but that should be sufficient for today. Starting to piece things together, little by little. Indeed, we should continue looking into matters until all is made clear. Now we need to decide as a class on what action we should take.
There are two things for sure.
We gotta beat up Osborn. Directly, right now. Go to the palace. Let's go. He can't stop all of us.
We need to stop the war that's been building on the surface before it starts. And at the same time, we need to find out what's been going on behind the scenes and prevent whatever disaster's being planned.
I agree completely. Everything else might be really complicated, but those two goals are set in stone.
This is something only we can figure out, thanks to each of us having branched out on our own.
If we each make the most of our unique situations and pool information,
Together, we will be able to overcome any obstacle we may come across.
Right, no matter whether it's on the surface or behind the scenes.
We don't have many allies, nor are we alone.
We got Elliot's music empire to fund us, though. We got all those CD sales. We got all those royalties coming in, man.
Agreed. Let us find those willing to aid our cause.
I don't like that interruption.
Wait.
Okay.
Milliam, are you okay with all of this?
I thought it was like we were about to explode or something.
You do realize, standing with us will eventually mean standing against your fellow Ironbloods.
I mean, I don't think Milliam's all that attached to them.
that's right. Fighting cryptids and magic knights is one thing.
Aside from like Claire.
But
Think this over and tell us what you want to do, Milliam.
You're gonna ask me that now?
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, she's got a point.
Milliam?
I don't remember anything before the past 5 years. But I started to think about some stuff. Like what I am, and what it means to feel sadness. I've been thinking about this stuff ever since I met you guys 2 years ago. I want to learn more about myself. I want to keep being your guys' friend. I like Gramps and Claire and Lecter, but I want to find out what I am on my own terms. I don't like the idea of the Black Workshop controlling what I do and don't know.
Let's go.
Even if it means going against Gramps, I'm a member of Class 7 till the end. I'm more than just the Black Workshop's OZ-73, the Ironblood's White Rabbit, and an agent of the Intelligence Division.
He's Milliam.
Reen, Eustace, Elisa, Emma, Fee, Laura, Elliot, Machias, Gaius, Sarah, all you guys. When I cried for the first time, it was all of you who held me close. I'll always put you, my friends, first.
Milliam.
As a former Milliam hater, that's a very, very good scene. That's a good sequence.
I see.
I swear. I think that caught us all off guard.
I had no idea you felt that way about
You
us.
see, look how good a character can be when they stop just being there for sexual humor.
You may not have grown much physically, but you've definitely done a lot of growing on the inside.
Agreed. In that sense, I think it's safe to say you grew the most out of any of us.
I suppose we needn't worry about you anymore.
It was silly of us to doubt her after all this time.
you guys just can't resist the chance for an inspirational speech, can you?
Yo, that's the DNA of the series.
Well, now that you've decided what to do, you guys seem more determined than ever. For your more immediate plans, what are you all going to be up to tomorrow?
Can't think about betting on Lino Bloom?
The new Class 7 and I will continue with our special ops missions. I think it's especially important we capture the Calvardian agents.
I agree.
If we let them roam free, whatever they do could be used as an excuse to start a war.
Like, could we take like one old Class 7 member with us? Like, just one, just for some variety's sake?
Yep, just like how Celtic was used to start the Northern War.
I'll continue playing my shows around the city and gather information.
I'll come with you and see what I can find too.
Yeah, also make fat stacks for us, Elliot.
I'll keep following Grandfather and hit up some contacts of mine for info.
Celine and I will continue to investigate the spirit veins around Heimdallr.
So the plan's for everyone to gather info, and then we'll all meet up and share notes. Yeah?
Come on, can I like conscript one? Can I at least conscript like Sarah or something?
Yes.
I'm going to be using her a lot.
Let's stay in contact and be ready to move at a moment's notice.
Maybe like, I don't know, what character do I want to use that we haven't used much? I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to give, like, Eustace a shot again, even though I do think he's definitely a lot worse than he was in CS2 and 1.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Look at you. You're all so reliable now. But it's getting a bit late. How about we call it a night? I'll set up a call with everyone early tomorrow morning, and we can talk about our plans in more detail.
Yeah, sounds good.
Get some good rest tonight, everyone.
Are you two bracer types gonna stay here for the night? Mm-hmm. There are beds on the second floor.
Machias over there on his 17th cup of coffee. I don't believe in sleep.
I'll be sleeping at home for the first time in a while. I assume the same can be said of you, Elliot?
Yeah, I called my sister. Gaius will be staying with us tonight.
Thanks again. I appreciate the hospitality.
Oh, I nearly forgot. We have yet to discuss your situation, Gaius.
Oh yeah, I'm like a Grail Knight or something. I got anime superpowers. See my arm? I mean, he's always had the tattoo. I don't know if that's like supposed to be his like stigma or something. I mean, I thought they said it was just like a Nord thing. Actually, I don't know. I mean, I feel like they talked about his tattoo. I don't really remember. But I mean, if they are going for the Grail Knight stuff, I'm guessing that's going to be like his stigma or something.
We were unable to contact you for nearly half a year.
You were somewhere outside the country, right?
Yes, but it's quite the tale, so it may be better to leave for next time.
Shut up, guys. You should be a member of Ouroboros at this rate, with all this stalling you're doing.
We're gonna meet up again before too long, so I'll tell you then. True.
I guess it wouldn't be fair if I heard it first, huh?
Oh, and I was wondering about that little blonde girl you mentioned seeing, Reen.
I was wondering about that myself.
You said she looked 10 years old. Could be a witch in training?
And if you don't actually say anything, you need to get bopped in the head.
Well, that isn't right, but I guess it's not wrong either. She went missing and we've been looking all over for her.
Like, why won't you just say it? Like...
Sheesh, her and Vita both just wander wherever they want without telling us a thing.
Like, you wouldn't even be, you don't even have to explain it like in detail. You just be like, oh yeah, that's our grandmother. She's a 10-year-old because, I mean, there's like maybe a plot reason for it, but the real reason is that the designers wanted her to look 10 years old for, you know, reasons.
But whatever. I'm sure we'll have to introduce you to her soon.
Now I'm even more curious.
Got it. I'll be looking forward to it.
And then everyone ditched Machias. The end. Oh man, I missed out on the reunion, dang.
Something wrong?
Oh, that's George. I was like, who is that?
No, just a nostalgic smell wafting around. I understand what I am, and the situation I'm in.
Is that so? Would it be selfish if I said I'd rather you hated me?
So, I mean, maybe it could just be that they're... that he doesn't necessarily have the memories of being Crow, and it's just his body for the sake of using the Azure Knight, which I would be kind of okay with. I don't know. I really don't like the idea of just bringing back Crow and kind of like making his death scene. Like, I mean, I hate fake out deaths, just in general. I think they're like awful.
That question itself is completely pointless.
But if it's a situation where they use Crow's body as like a base for like a homunculus in terms of controlling the Azure Knight, maybe? Without having to make someone go through a trial again? I don't really know if it would work like that. That would be kind of okay. Like, I wouldn't be that opposed to that.
Give me Alberic's orders, Copper Georg. Tell me what role I'm supposed to play in tomorrow's act.
All right, No. Azure Siegfried.
At least it doesn't sound like they're going with the Crow was actually a member of the Gnomes the whole time and everything he said was bullshit. I'm glad they didn't go that route. That would have been, I would have really been mad. Look, there's no getting Lino back. I think I knew from now. At least we don't need to worry about him leaking any info. We're all set with the Heimdallr bank. We just need to hit the VIP area, right? And Lino? It's like, for a second I was like really confused. Like, I feel like I've heard that name before, and that's just because I keep calling Leo from Zephyr Lino. Because it's always Zeno, and I want to say Lino for some reason. I guess because it rhymes. But they're planning a huge sweep of the tunnels tomorrow, right? Yeah, they're going to declare martial law. They've got the 4th Division here on standby, ready to go. Thanks to our Rhombus, we should be able to wait out the storm. We just need to keep a close eye on things and watch for our chance to escape. I mean, it's kind of interesting that the... I mean, I feel like the Calvardian soldiers here are like clearly the good guys. Oh, that's a boss train I've ever seen. Is that the Bone Dragon? What is this place? One of Heimdallr's underground crypts from the Dark Ages, I think. Bone Dragon. Bone Dragon. Red grass, down here. What? This grass? Oh, don't worry, all of you are apparently strong to the Star Raiders, so you should be fine. Oh, it's just a nice... Oh, it's a bunch of them. Nah, you're fine. You're all strong as a Star Raider. Kurt said so you should be able to beat them easily. Hostile spirits. Adventure Rhombus, these should be no... We're surrounded. Okay, you might want some support. Tommy T, you down here?
Damned fools. I'm too late. Were that prodigal child with me, we might have dealt with this together. Between the gnomes and the snakes, there are too many plots in motion for me to stop on my own. Perhaps I need to create more kin. The day Leanne spoke of is close at hand. If nothing else, I must settle matters from 200 years ago before then.
Who are you talking to?
I vow it on the name of the final true ancestor. The one that failed to die. Crimson Roselia.
So she really is just straight up a vampire.
This is truly an honor.
Okay.
Here, a reward.
Rebellion Cross.
Good work out there.
I'm just like, why can't she just be like a normal age person? Like, I get it. Okay, you don't want to make her like an old lady for reasons. Why she gotta be 10? And I don't care if they're like, oh, there's a story reason for it. Why she gotta be 10? Because, I mean, the phrase gotta make more kin, like, oh, does she, like, have to split off her power to make copies and that, like, makes her younger or something? Like, I really don't care what the explanation is. Why she 10? Like, why? I mean, I know why. I think we all know why she's 10. But... But overall, I really like the Class 7 reunion. That was good. And I feel like it was done better in this game than it was in CS2, where they kind of had the same thing happen, but the reunion was more impactful here, because, like, while, yes, you had met all the characters at this point previously, they had never really all been together, aside from, like, maybe 3 or 4 at a time. Whereas when they do it in CS2, you know, since you're, like, drip-fed everyone together, and you kind of accumulate them slowly, it's really, there's not really, like, that same impact when everyone's all together again, as it is in this game, where you've never had more than, say, like, 4 or 5 of the Class 7 members together at one time previously. So, overall, great scene. Really enjoyed it. I like the idea of them actually trying to decide to, like, do something about the future of the nation. That's one of the things that kind of annoyed me a little bit about CS2, was the way they just, like, I don't know, kind of decide to, like, not do anything. And it's more just, like, I mean, a lot of my issues with, like, this goes back to, like, CS2's just, like, ending in general. Like, the whole climax scene, it's like, CS2 was both, like, too long, and it didn't do a lot of important shit it needed to do. Like, for example, this reunion scene they talk about, where, like, oh, they made a promise to see each other in a year and decide on, you know, what to do for the future of the nation. That scene's not really, like, in CS2. You know? Like, I don't know, I just feel like CS2 cut corners in a lot of regards, which is weird because there's so much fluff in it in regard to some sections, so it's not like the game was rushed per se, it's just like it spent its time on weird stuff, like making arena sword. After we capture those 3 agents yesterday, the rest of them have become even more wary. Our reports that a large number of them have collected their eliciting equipment and entered the underground tunnels. Yeah, as soon as the summer festival starts up, we're going to lose them on a swarm of tourists. Sucks, the only way we're going to avoid them is by using martial law and the Imperial Army and the Reverie Corridor. Like, y'all spent time on that, yet didn't include several key scenes, like, you know, the immediate aftermath of Reen talking to Osborne, deciding to go to Crossbell, deciding to work at the Intelligence Division, learning that everyone in Class 7 is going to leave, you know, that type of stuff. Those are scenes that you needed to see, and instead they're like, Reverie Corridor, shit'll be Pog, everyone's gonna love it. And it's not bad. I mean, I'm not against the idea of having, like, a dungeon at the end of the game where you get to use everyone in combat, which is, like, neat, but it's just, I don't know. It sucks. The only way they're going to avoid that is by using martial law and the Imperial Army. But if we bring an army into it, it'll no longer matter whether the agents are dead or alive. You need to consider international opinion too, not to mention it would cause the citizens to panic right before the summer festival. I'd much prefer... What do you mean international opinion? No countries are important in this series anymore. I'd much prefer to settle this with the rest than with tanks. Agreed. Well, work at the main campus and the guild will snatch them all up one way or another. The entire branch campus will unite to take care of this crisis. Thank you. I thank you for your support as well, Lady LeGuin, Professor Smith. Like, in Azure, Crossbow was about to take over the whole damn continent, and no one was like, oh no, the international opinion. Church was like, we got shit to do. We're not gonna, like, get involved with that. Because really, that feels like the only other country that's important at this point, because Liberal, I mean, they don't really do anything anymore. It's like really just Arteria and the weight of the Septian Church. But even then, like, they didn't intervene in Crossbell really at all. They were kind of like, okay, whatever, take over Haraponi and Calvard, we're busy. Thank you. Thank you for your support as well, Lady O'Gwen, Professor Smith. I've also sent a few new special requests I'd like you to take a look at. Mini cats need your help. The Ashen Chevalier? Understood. Please contact us if anything comes up. I certainly will, thank you. Alright, let's go over our plans. As of this morning, the Professor's communication wave amplifiers have been sent to both the main campus and the guild. First off, Orlando's team and mine will split up and go down the unexplored tunnels on the west side of Heimdallr. There we will set up a communication network while we hunt down and dispose of the Republic's agents. We're arresting them. They got some crazy new gear called Ramda. It appears that I've only recently developed, so they've not yet mastered its use. The General and Orlando in the field, I'm certain a balloon or two will need no issue. They're as strong as the Stall Ritter. A bunch of regular students can fight them, yeah. True, but on the flip side, if they've got any more guys than that, there's no guarantee you'll survive. I suppose I won't hold back then. Safety of the students should be our top priority. So please try and make sure you arrest the agents. They can arrest what's left of them. Thank you for contacting us, Major Arndale. If there's any further movement, please let us know. You got it, Mom. Good luck, everyone. With this operation and with Class VII's new and old. Come on, Lecter, help us overthrow the government. You hate Osborn. We know you hate Osborn. Or at the very least, I don't know. Lecter's kind of weird. Of the Ironbloods, I think I find Lecter the most interesting. Because he's the only one that's like ever expressed. I mean, I guess technically, at one point, Rufus had discontent toward Osborn, because then he tried to assassinate him, but that was more just like, oh, I'm gonna assassinate you. But like where Lecter has kind of shown himself in Sky 3 and Azure to not like Osborn in the slightest. Like he didn't, when he had heard the news that Osborn had apparently been assassinated, he like didn't give a shit at all. But he didn't necessarily seem happy about it, but he was just kind of like ambivalent. While we're on that subject, you've got to talk about a lot of things yesterday, didn't you? Yeah, what are your friends going to be doing? They set up across the city to gather information. They might have found something, so if we run into any of them, we should check in. Got it. So we're patrolling the entire city? We need to determine where the agents are headed somehow. Alright, day 2 of our field exercises have begun. Let's get to it. Our time limit is 4 p.m. If the agents are not apprehended by then, martial law will be invoked. We will have results by then. The sirens won't be ringing today. Yes, ma'am. This seems pretty serious. We're up against Calvert Special Forces, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, Spencer Aurelia and Instructor Randolph are both very experienced. Tita's Orbital Guild will finally be deployed in actual battle as well. I'm glad we participated in the testing. Yeah, looks like it'll be fun, but so does patrolling the city. Let's check the requests. Oh, the semi-required. Big monster, the Mega Kraken! Yo, you've heard of the regular Kraken. Now get a hold of the Mega Kraken. Expensive delivery. The Heimdallr Airport received a package with no address on it. Ma'am, we ask for your help. Please contact Simmons in the airport cargo department for more details. They're all long terms. Kind of interesting. Students at Tennis Girls' School have been facing a rather serious issue. We were too short-handed to deal with it ourselves, so that's probably the what we've heard about with the girls. This one, I'm trying to think, have we received any hints about an airport quest? I don't know. I don't think so. And just big monster fight big monster. Western Heimdall, if you can spare the time, patrol the Heimdallr Airport and Corel Imperial Villa. A request from the Girls' School and patrolling the Heimdallr Airport. Seems like we should go to the Corel Imperial Villa as well. Yeah, we found some clues there. Taking into account the 2 places that we didn't check yesterday, we need to patrol every block. Alright, let's begin the second day of our Special Operations missions. Yes, sir! Requests for the second day are all semi-required quests. You'll only be able to progress the story once you have completed at least 2 of these requests. Oh, Millium 2? What do you gotta say, girlie? Oh, wait. Old Class 7. And nothing on Gaius. He remains an enigma. Well, alrighty. What I want to do? I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I guess we'll. I think we'll go ahead and kind of go a little bit longer and talk to everyone. Here's the freight train. The back door is shut. Why? Just let me in. Valmar's fat ass is blocking it. This sensation. You feel something, Valmar? You mentioned that Emma told you the spirits have been active. The sensation is familiar to me, but from what I cannot recall. Well, that sounds kind of ominous. I apologize. I wish I could provide you with more information. It's fine. We appreciate the warning. Either way, we'll be on high alert. Valmar, please ready for anything. Indeed, I'll be prepared to move at a moment's notice. Dear God, I want to move. I'm so tired of being in this damn train. Ain't even got a freaking Valmar TV for me. Can't catch up on my stories. Oh, Mint. Hey, Class 7, sounds like you're in a real pickle. I didn't expect you to be here too, Mint. It's really to have the person in charge of maintaining Valmar and the Panzer Soldaten here with us. I just hope your assistance doesn't become necessary. Kinda wish I could reassure you, but we all just have to do our part no matter what happens. And my part is maintenance. I'll make sure everything is ready to roll out. I couldn't do it without you, Mint. I'm worried about Angelica and George, but I just need to focus on what I can change. So leave all your maintenance to me. I'll make sure everything's in tip-top shape.
I mentioned to get started.
Looking at shit. No, I ain't gonna buy a damn thing still. Could make an action 3. We don't really need it. And we can't really make use of it at all. Can we make it impede 3? Yeah, that's worth, I guess. Alright.
See you later! Alrighty, let's begin!
You're so loud. Kinda surprised you can't upgrade slots in this game, considering how long it is. I guess they just kind of dropped that mechanic. I'm trying to think. You still did that in CS2, right? A men's cover. So manly. I can just see how manly it is. It's got birds and there's a city. Manly. It's a flower. Everyone, I don't know.
See you later!
Seems kind of weird. You're already showered up. Oh, hello. Yeah, I heard things kicked off. Becky, you can't help at the field exercise camp, huh? Hi, don't have it in me to say put at times like this. Honestly, martial law, trust Calvert to push the government this far. Yeah, it's Calvert's fault. This is your brain on propaganda. Anyway, taking over management of the materials from the Fey campus students, or from the branch campus students. Give us a shout if you need anything at all. Of course, thank you. Check our equipment just in case.
Give us a shout and I'll get you what you need. Hope to see you again. All right there.
Dang old bish shadow, man. Dang old bish.
Hope to see you again.
Honestly, didn't expect things to end up like this when I decided to come along with the Stone Festival. Checking up on Clyde and go on Bay for now. I don't think anything could go down right now, so you guys need to be prepared. Yeah, we might need you to kick McBurn in the shins if he shows up. Or any other strong people. I'm pretty sure Becky can take him. Class 7, any of you hurt? Lind, you came! Here comes the cavalry. Medical team must have called in some backup. You're right, we're here to tend to the injured. There are just so many unknowns right now. We're worried that a lot of people might get hurt. Stay on your toes, everyone. If you need medical attention, don't be afraid to speak up. Will do.
Looking for medicine?
I could be persuaded about... I mean, we already have 2 of each of these. I was gonna say, I could be persuaded to buy a couple power potions. Because, I mean, a medium strength boost plus a decent heal and CP, that's quite good. Okay, I'll buy 1.
Come again anytime.
I'll be standing by here, so please stop out whenever you need me. May not be able to join you in combat, but just know that I'm here to support you. Now, lead the formation of the squads up to Principal Le Guin. I'm glad the students have Orlando and the principal there to lead them. They've contributed so much to the branch campus already, but I'm relieved we can rely on them for this as well. Celestine, I didn't know you were here. I heard what happened last night over the comms. When I heard that other members of the staff were planning on attending to matters at this field access camp, I knew I couldn't sit idle. Even though you won't be able to join us in battle, your presence here is, well, I'm afraid I don't have the words. I've got a couple. Reassuring, comforting, much appreciated. You flatter me, truly. What it's worth, I'll be working with Toa and facilitating communications. If there's anything you need, merely say the word and I will oblige as best I can. I will, thank you so much. Now we've stabilized our cross-unit communications. We may begin whenever you like. I'll connect everyone in Class 7 to the appropriate team. If you need anything while on patrol, please let me know. Okay, what does that mean? You like do something in your Arcus? No? Okay. Alright, gang. To think that we're all mere fledgling just months ago. They're finally starting to become almost useful. At this rate, I'll be in for a wealth of experimental data. You're a fledgling. It's clear how much each of you has grown. On top of that, your morale is high. You should be able to respond to any situation that may arise. Truffles! Truffles! We have 3 moon truffles on this. This should be enough. Stand it. We brought the ingredients. This is everything you needed, right? The appearance, the aroma. Just like the name on the recipe said. Sure wish I could have had these yesterday, though. Glad to hear it. Here you are. Wow, you found 3? Thank you. Alright, let's get cooking. So you have to, like, get ready to fight Calvard? No? Okay. This seems kind of weird that they waited to... I mean, I guess it's because, like, there's interactions with... new Class 7? Because I assume this scene basically plays out the same as if, you know, we had turned in just the 1 truffle, so I guess they have to account for the fact that you could have completed this quest earlier in the storyline, so that's why they didn't have, us be able to do it earlier? Ah, she called you over and you and Tita over too. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Wow, it smells amazing. Yeah, it sure does. Did you finish cooking soon? Alrighty, all done.
Bon appetit!
It's the ultimate dish passed down in my hometown of Ulster. Linheim Risotto. Linheim? Huh. I feel like I've heard that name before. Could it be... Well, let's put that aside for the... Oh, do you think maybe Oliver's from Ulster? Before he was adopted? It could be that. Let's put that aside for the moment. Dig in while it's still warm, and that's maybe her connection to Oliver. Alright, let's eat. I mean, age-wise, it's not like they would have known each other. Because Oliver's, you know, surprisingly a grown-ass man. Thank you for the food. Oh my, one blink and all our plates were suddenly picked clean. I don't even describe it. The flavor and smell are both so deep. Agreed, I didn't expect such a magnificent dish. That was a little too light for me. Definitely good though. Yeah, it was amazing. You said it was called Linheim Risotto? That's the same name Prince Oliver uses when he dresses as a performer. Oh, that's where I remember it from. Well, actually there's a reason for that. The truth is, the one who created this recipe was named Ariel Linheim. He was the late mother of Princess Oliver. Or why do I always just say Princess Oliver? I've been doing that for like a long time. Prince Oliver. The prince's mother? That's a bit shocking, actually. So you know Mr. Prince, then? Sorry, I didn't really mean to keep it from you guys or anything, but my hometown Ulster is also the hometown of Prince Oliver's mother. So it's also where the prince grew up, but like he would have left when you were not born. Oh, I see. I had no idea. Neither did I. I'm certain my brother would have known. We now know that you and the prince share a hometown, but how'd you end up with a recipe from the prince's mother? Well, you see, Ulster's a very small town out in the countryside. Everyone who lives there knows each other. We're practically one big family. Miss Ariel used to help out at my family's inn all the time. It was there that she wrote down the recipe, passed down to our family, and left us her notes. See, it all makes sense now. Thanks so much for the food. I'm sure Prince Oliver would have liked to try it too. Oh yes, if you ever have the opportunity, I'd love to prepare this for him. I'll be sure to let him know next time I see him. Thanks, Tita. By the way, there's still plenty left over. I'll pack it to go, so please take some with you. With pleasure. Because, I mean, Oliver would have left Alster to live where, live in the campus like 20 years ago. Not the campus, the castle. Maybe not exactly 20 years ago, but close to it, right? Any good? She kind of dodged the question over whether they know each other or not. Where is it? Probably like considered an item? Yeah. I mean, that's okay. It's not like amazing, but it's not bad. Turns out our famous chef there was none other than Oliver's mother. And Sydney just coasting. Oh man, we actually almost have all of them. Bro, what the fuck is Freddy's art? Jesus Christ. And also, I like the difference between everyone. There's like Tita, fucking perfect art. And then there's like everyone else is kind of like sketches. Which, I mean, I get it because, Tita's... I mean, she's using like her combat portrait, but it is kind of funny that they're all like sketches and then the Tita one's just like fucking magnificent. What the fuck? Oh man, that's funny. Even Monks is mega cursed. I was like, when do maybe you come back in with the 4th Armored Division here soon? Because, I mean, I have a feeling we might not achieve our goal of preventing martial law. But even Patrick's like, what the? He kind of looks like a ghoul. Patrick, what the hell, man? Get some sleep. I mean, he looks like he's been up for about 9 days. I don't know, man. Lecter's kind of looking like a combat profile as well. I wonder if we get to use Lecter in this game. I feel like it's feasible. Oh yeah, they said Tio was around here, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. That's I never really noticed the difference in like quality of the images, which is kind of neat. Alright, we should, well actually I still want to talk to everybody outside. Let's finish doing that and then we'll call it. Given who we're up against, I've never thought sending everyone into battle, but we'll just have faith in Randy and the principal. Still, be careful, Class 7. I mean, I got faith in Randy. And I mean, I guess Aurelia is cool or whatever. Everyone's so psyched up right now, I'm getting into it too. I don't know where we'd be without Instructor Randolph. I'll get this mission over with in time. I can't join in on the party. I want that to happen no matter what. Kurt, Ash, I'm counting on you guys. Yeah. I like the energy of his motives are. I like his determination. Hey, even the logistic officers have to fight from time to time. If it comes down to it, I'll use my art to shake things up and shoot things down. Damn. If anyone gets hurt, I need to back them up. It's a huge responsibility, but I won't let anyone of you down. I need to work hard so I don't pull the others down. We may not be out there fighting, we still got work to do. This does make me nervous, but I've been through my share of battles. Besides, I'm not a child anymore. I'll prove that Agate we wanted to protect me forever. What commendable enthusiasm. Just be weird. I mean, don't be weird. Just be normal. I wanted to say don't be weird and be normal, and it became be weird. Enemies are agents with our public. I hear they're very skilled too. Back in the canyon, we fought off some highly skilled Jaegers ourselves. We're capable of taking on any opponent. Don't trip yourself up by getting too cocky. Of course, you don't have to tell me. Underground tunnel, huh? There's probably any wild plants down there. Oh, so you got water and beasts, then It only matters if you get trapped down there. Is he saying what I think he's saying? I suppose you could call him reliable in a certain sense. Even if the whole world went to shit, he'd still be fine just on his own. Yeah, I mean, Freddy's the real monster.
You've got good taste. Give it a try. What can I get you today?
They're gonna summon,
give it a
like,
try.
all those Nosferatus, and then Freddy's just gonna blink at him twice, and they're like, oh, fuck, it's Freddy, run away. Maybe the afterlife isn't so bad. We don't want to be alive anymore. You sure I like it in firepower? Only issues I'm surrounded by girls now. Oh, this means I gotta be as cool as. Go wild troops, I back y'all up. What does that even mean? I may only be an observer in training, but that just means I need to contribute to the team more than anyone. Knowledge is half the battle, and information wins wars. I'll give it everything I've got. Yeah. Also, don't say that line too much, you'll get sued. My job is sniping from middle ground. I need to concentrate on both the front and back lines. There may be poor visibility from the ground, but I will not miss my mark. Never expect to get the chance to be on the front lines of the principal. To fellow protection of the martial arts, I can think of no greater honor. Right, I'm getting psyched up just thinking about it. I'm glad to hear you guys are so into it. Just be careful, okay? Please take care of everyone in military finance. Just leave it to us. I swear on the Schleiden name that I will protect them. You take care as well, Yuna. Keep the rest of your class safe, too. We got the Golden Rock Shasha on his side. We're basically invincible. I don't care if these guys are Hercules or Mercury. They're not going to get away. The kind of a interesting thought. Why the hell, you know, Greek and Roman mythology in my game? What's the lore behind that? I may not have too much combat experience, and I'm still a student of Thor's nonetheless. With my orbital staff and all the arts I've honed through the years, I'll support everyone throughout the year. I was like, years? What? I'll support everyone every way I possibly can. I chose a pair of glasses with a stronger prescription like the ones I use during practice. You leave everything to me. At least till it gets serious during practice, but don't overdo it. Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole plot line of she's blind as a bat. Alrighty, that's all the talking done, I believe. Next time, we will head out to Heimdallr to do some more talking, and maybe even a side quest or two. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.